Hello, welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem. A few weeks ago, I changed the channel to a metaphysical, spiritual, psychic, channeling, remote viewing. It's all just a word. It is what it is. But I also want to stay firmly rooted in events that are going on. Now, on YouTube and other places, there are plenty of pilots explaining what went wrong with the Dreamliner. And I personally am not a pilot. I am not an expert. I'm not a mechanic. I have flown ultralights, totally different. But let's have a look at what did go wrong. So, what really happened to the 787 Dreamliner? Let's explain it simply. People all over the world are asking, how could a modern Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of the safest jets, crash right after takeoff with no bad weather, no birds, no debris? Here's what the evidence shows. The pilots knew something was wrong while still on the runway. They called Mayday. The plane used the entire runway and even kicked up dust past the end before lifting off, meaning it struggled to get airborne. Videos show the plane sounded weak, not the normal loud roaring engines you expect. The landing gear was partially retracted but may have gotten stuck. When the power was lost, the Rat, a tiny emergency windmill, popped out to keep basic controls alive. So what does this all mean? Modern jet engines need steady fuel flow, clean air, and computers to balance power. If something blocks the fuel to both engines, or the computers get wrong data, the engines don't produce enough thrust. A stuck landing gear can also cause big drag, like a car driving with its parachute out. So even if the engines work a little, the plane can't climb well if it's being dragged down by jammed wheels. So, what likely happened? Possible fuel flow problem or wrong engine settings, which meant both engines lost thrust. The landing gear stuck, creating huge drag. The plane climbed slowly because the engines were too weak, the drag too big, perhaps not enough speed. The Rat deployed, shows the plane lost normal electric power too. The pilots tried everything, but there was no time. The plane dropped suddenly and crashed. So, in simple words, not enough engine power plus extra drag equals no lift to stay in the sky. A hidden mechanical or system fault affected both engines. With no time and low altitude, sadly and cruelly, there was no way to save it. Let's honor these pilots. They would have been doing everything in a frenzy to try to save the plane, and all. This tragedy shows us how even the best technology must be checked again and again, because when something goes wrong at the worst moment, brave pilots may not have a chance to fix it. May the souls of all on board and those lost on the ground rest in peace. May you, if you've lost a loved one, my condolences, my heart and soul goes out to you. And please watch other videos by captains and mechanics, and they can tell you more better than, that's bad English, better than what I can, why engines would fail. Obviously they did, but remember, you are safer flying in a plane than you are literally walking in the street. The chances of being in a plane crash are something like 1 in 11 million. Alright, this shows how precious life is. Please take care of yourselves and one another. With love, light and blessings, I hope this simple explanation has helped you understand the catastrophe that happened. Bye for now. Gem out.